Hi everybody, today we are going to paint a very easy waterfall painting. It involves only a few brushes, fan brush and filbert brushes of two different sizes each. We start off by mixing cobalt blue, titanium white and permanent green, and just make the top part of the canvas in this color. See to it that the consistency of the paint is good. It is not too thick, not too thin, it is not watery. You can see on the palette the consistency of the paint, and keep taking water. Add a little more white as you move downwards. Then we take Hooker's green and blend it up with white on the top part, and on the lower side we mix it with cadmium yellow. So the lower side is actually the water, so we make it greenish yellow, more towards Hooker's green. You can also use a lot more permanent green if you want, but I wanted the lower part, the water portion, a little darker, so I've just added very little cadmium yellow. You can do as you want. This entire painting can also be done in a turquoise blue. Now with a very small sized filbert brush, you can just mix Hooker's green and white and give a slight background for the waterfall. This can be done with any flat brush, a small or a big flat brush as you are comfortable. Then we take a bigger filbert brush, you can see, and this is for the foliage that we are going to show in the background. Now a bigger filbert brush will always give a very good curvy shape, as you can see, and the trick to do this is just touch the tip, the blade of the brush, the front tip, and you can practice this before doing it on the canvas. It's very easy. It's just that you don't have to press the brush too much, and if you take too much water you will not get the desired shape, it will just smudge. So take care how you mix the color and how much water you take. The foliage is a mix of permanent green, cadmium yellow, Hooker's green, white, permanent green, cadmium yellow and white. So various shades are mixed together. You can see them on the palette. Now with the help of a hog hair fan brush, which is typically used for waterfalls, you mix cobalt blue, white and a little bit of green. There's a lot of green on the palette, you can use any, and just create the first layer of the waterfall. You can see that the front tip of the brush is very delicately used. If you press the brush down, you will not get this effect. So very delicately, if you see, it's very easy to make a waterfall. Just that the way you use the brush is very important, and how much pressure you put. So these are just the first layers. Now this is probably one of the easiest ways to make rocks, is mix a basic shade of brown and black to make a dark color, and then on one side of the brush just add a lighter shade. Here I've taken white, and you can see that I'm using a one brush technique where I keep the lighter part on the top side so it looks like the light falling on the rocks. And it's very easy. This is a very easy technique. You can see how it is done. One side you can take a darker shade, and on the other side you can take any light shade. Very easily you can make the rocks. On the right side of the painting, I have added a little more burnt sienna to kind of change the shade slightly. You can stick to the same shade that you had used on the left. Now again, with the fan brush, we just do the highlights for the waterfall, very few, and take a lighter shade this time so that you can just highlight, and take care that you do it very delicately. Take care not to cover the entire background color. These are just highlights, and just show the stronger current of the waterfall. Now with a small flat brush or even a zero brush, a liner brush, you can make the tree bark or the branches. Keep them very tiny and delicate and thin. We don't want to overpower. Just create very thin lines, and don't make them very straight. Make them free flowing, as natural as they are on the tree. Now with a soft fan brush, we mix a little permanent green and cadmium yellow to make the foliage on top of the trees. This is very little, very sparingly you can make it. Now we just add some really soft grass on the top of the rocks and show some land area also, some grass area. This will kind of make the painting very realistic. Do it with a soft fan brush of a small size, anything starting from size 2 or 4, but not very wide. It will be difficult to tackle the shape. Just use the tip of the brush with a very bright color to highlight all the areas. So this way we come to the end of the painting. Hope you have enjoyed this little tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for painting with us. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.